The video you'll see following will show you how you can use Openroads to create your horizontal and vertical alignment whilst saving a copy into a string model in MX, so you get the best of both worlds. The first thing we're going to do is to create a new model to receive our strings. So you can see we're creating one here. We're going to set the default style set to mxroad.pss. Now we're going into Explorer and we're going to link the style set for the feature definitions. Now we're going to look at the properties of the feature definitions. We're going to pick a center line, and we're going to change the auto annotate export in the plan to true, and also in the profile we're going to change that to true. Now we're going to select the model that we're going to receive the strings when we send them back. And now we're going to start creating our horizontal alignment in Openroads. Notice initially we're setting the feature definition to no feature definition. This will become obvious very shortly, but it's basically so that the individual elements don't become individual strings. We want to convert them to strings once we put them all together as an alignment. So in here we're just creating the individual parts of the alignment. When we've done that and we're ready to create complex by elements, we'll go to complex by elements, but this time we select the road centerlines feature style and we create the complex by elements. And what you'll see when we finish this is that it automatically creates an MX string exactly where we've got this in Openroads. It's done it, but the minute we haven't displayed the model, so all we're doing now is just display the model. And there you have it, you have an MX centerline string created. The beauty of this is that this centerline string is now permanently fastened to the Openroads centerline string. So if we change anything in the Openroads centerline string, it would automatically change the MX string. So I'm going in here now and I'm just going to change this radius. You can see it's 125. We're going to change that to 150 and you can see what's going to happen to the MX string. All we need to do now is to refresh the MX string. We do that simply by erasing and re-displaying. We hover over the MX string now. You can see that's changed to 150 meter radius. We'll do that again. We'll just make it a little bit more obvious this time. So we know now it's at 150 meter radius. We're picking the Openroads handles there. We're going to change that to 75 meter radius, so you can see a big difference. Now we're simply going to refresh the MX again. There we are, it's done, it's refreshed. And now you see your MX string shows 75 meter radius. This same principle also works on the vertical alignment. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put a vertical alignment on, a very quick vertical alignment, so you can see that the vertical alignment in MX follows the vertical alignment in Openroads. So we're just going through the Openroads vertical alignment procedure. We'll just show two windows side by tiling. And we're just putting a very quick vertical alignment on here. You'll notice I haven't got a ground profile on or anything like that, an existing ground. It's not about showing you that, it's about showing you how the MX string will follow the Openroads string. So we're just putting any old alignment in here. It works no matter what you put in. So we're just putting a straight gradient in. And we're just going to apply that to our horizontal alignment by setting the active profile. Now you can see again, if we hover over the string again, in the way you would in MX, you can see it's got levels on it. So now we're going to go back into the vertical alignment and change the vertical alignment so you can see the change in the levels. We're just going to do it right at the end. So if you remember, we had the vertical alignment on our second window, and all I'm going to do is click on the end level and change the end level to something quite differently. So we're changing it 22.5, we're raising it about a meter so you can really see the difference. Now you notice we don't need to do anything else now, it's actually done, it's following the Openroads. So now if you hover over that string again, there you go, you can see that it's followed the Openroads vertical alignment. So this is a good way you can use all the Openroads horizontal and vertical alignment tools whilst automatically creating an MX string model.